Well, Mark, we've got some light heavyweight action. The pro debuting John Jones fighting out of the Bomb Squad against Brad Bernard fighting out of Bucket Brigade. Winless in 2 professional MMA fights thus far. Enters the ring to Roy Jones Jr.'s rap song, Can't Be Stopped. So seems pretty confident tonight.
Yeah, we get Brad Bernard here, the barroom brawler from what it says here. And the way he was walking back and forth, eyeing his opponent, looked like he was out in the back parking lot. So we got some big boys tonight. Let's see what happens here.
And Johnny Jones, a kickboxer and a wrestler, big fan of Anderson Silva. And you can see he uses a leg kick to try to set up what appears to be an attempt for a takedown so far. Takes Bernard down to the ground. He's got his back. Does he have side control? He's trying to work some jiu-jitsu moves on him. Can he work the rear naked choke? He almost has it. Now going for an armbar. Now he's got the rear naked choke. Can he make him tap? No.
Yeah, he's got those long legs here, so he's definitely got the advantage. Now he's worked himself to mount.
Certainly reminiscent of the Spider Anderson Silva thus far, raining some punches down from the back onto the head of Bernard.
Yeah, Bernard's doing a good job scrambling, though. He's got himself back up. He's working himself right back up. Now he goes, laying some haymakers. That barroom brawler right there. Let's see if he can catch him.
Bernard caught Jones with a big right hand. Didn't necessarily rock him, but it did connect nevertheless. Jones with a knee as he pushes Bernard up against the cage.
Yeah, Brad Bernard's got 2 fights in the ring, and although they haven't come out victorious, he's still got the cage experience here. And John Jones is a rookie here in the ring tonight.
Jones with a suplex! Biggs! He flipped him over. Now he's raining some left hands down onto Bernard.
Yeah, definitely a great suplex here, but it was showing a little cocky behavior there. You know, raising his hand a little too soon.
And if he didn't have the intention of Bernard before, he has it now. Bernard is out. A first-round TKO by John Jones. Mark, was that impressive or what?
You know, I'm not really quite sure what happened there. It looks like he may have injured himself. You know, how did the victory come here?
Yeah. And Bernard still on the ground. I didn't quite get a good view of it from my vantage point, but I thought Jones may have thrown in an extra kick towards the end while Bernard was on the ground, which would not necessarily be allowed after it was over.
You know, yes, it definitely was. Looked like he was kind of a sore sport here. He needs to learn some, you know, some cage etiquette here. And Gary Foreman, the referee, is actually having a conversation, but I almost think that the suplex may have knocked the wind out of him, and that may have been the reason of the victory here.
Certainly was the most spectacular move we have seen tonight. Brad Bernard went airborne up and over, courtesy of John Jones. And John Jones, you know, he says his favorite fighter is Anderson Silva, and he exhibited some Silva-like traits in the brief minutes we saw him tonight.
Yeah, maybe some traits, but definitely not a sportsmanship here tonight, folks. I know that your emotions kind of get the best of you, and he's walking over right now, to give him some props here, but, you know, I think it's cocky behavior. You know, I think he should leave that outside the ring before he gets in here, in my opinion.
Well, you know what? Perhaps the emotions did get the better of him as John Jones shakes the hand of Brad Bernard. For the official particulars, let's go to our ring announcer, Keith Sinister One Hayes.
Ladies